And by the way, I like the announcer for this one too.
It's the tree.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Bryan Fury.
Yep.
The R's are everywhere.
Yep. He has a taunt mechanic again, which is classic.
Okay, if you listen really close to when he's hitting your boy, I think it's within the game already. There's a metallic sound every time he's hitting your boy.
Oh yeah, of course. Boom, boom.
It's either from your boy or actually they're
No, it's
full on saying like, yeah, we remember he is a
cyborg. Yeah,
android cyborg.
yeah. He's
So that
definitely.
could be his cybernetics like clashing with your boys.
No, it's Jack because I heard that from like different characters hitting Jack. So it is funny though, like ding 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 sound.
Or maybe that's Jack's saying ow. That's his way of saying ow.
No, that's just his body getting hit. But yeah, there's some interesting things from Bryan Fury though, with mechanics wise, which I will talk about in a bit here. Oh, here's a special intro.
Let you taste the power of my fists.
Okay.
Looking pretty brutal.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Just throw it. Just throw this minigun at somebody. But yeah, what do you think of Bryan Fury?
He looks good, but I don't know. Like I'm used to him laughing a bit more in his attacks.
Maybe they probably like dialed it back a bit on purpose.
Yeah.
For aesthetic reasons, I guess.
And I don't know. I kind of wish that his critical art, whatever it's called,
Yeah, the rage art.
instead of he punches the opponent and they go flying, because it looks like he's storing up and revving. I kind of wish he flew sails with them, and then once they a certain point, then or he. I don't know. If I feel like you wish he kind of went on a little longer, just a tad.
Yeah. Like
Instead of like a sudden like impact and then they fly back, you kind of wish he was like
moving with them.
driving it
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like actually carrying them to the wall or whatever.
to a wall or to like a certain point. And
Yeah,
then
just a certain
a
point.
bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wish he just busted out the minigun in his rage art. Like fuck it. Like everyone's Nina's using her guns. Like
Oh, fucking do that then. Like
Yeah.
while he's targeting,
yeah.
the minigun is set up right behind the opponent, and then that full force while firing from the back. He's like actually like driving you closer to the minigun.
Like for a split second, I thought this was actually part of his rage art, but this is
I
just a part of
know.
his victory pose. Yeah, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, because otherwise it's just a generic punch combo with the eye reticle thing thrown in there.
I don't know. Do you think it would have been too much of it saying target acquired or target locked?
No, because
On
Bryan
that.
Fury doesn't
That's
really talk like that. He just kind of talk. He's like a psycho.
Oh
So.
no, like on
On the
screen.
thing.
Like,
Oh man.
the UI saying like,
Target acquired. I don't know.
target acquired or executing
Yeah, this or whatever. Yeah.
like executing the protocol
something.
I don't know, 50.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a cyborg, so I don't know, man. I don't think he really cares about targets and whatever.
Everyone's a target to
Yeah,
him.
everyone's a target to him, exactly, right? Yeah. So yeah, because otherwise his rage art is a little more on the mild side. Not really too much to go off of, just a bunch of punches and then one big punch at the end. Kind of that's kind of what Jack 7 did from in Tekken 7. So it's like, okay, kind of disappointing.
I want to see a mod now with when it's like the screen, like over when the UI is like aiming right before it like clears up. It just says "die trash."
Yeah, yeah.
Die trash, like right there. Die trash.
Yeah. Yep.
And I kind of wish, just like how Paul, his arm, stuff, his sleeve, like
blows up. Yeah.
I kind of wish that this happens to Bryan.
Yeah, you're right.
Like because again, it looks like he's doing so much force that his synthetic skin should be peeling off, and
you're right. Yeah,
you see his his innerwears, just exposed like right there.
Yeah,
going like, okay, there you go. We are now fucking lore accurate to the lore.
Lore accurate. He's a cyborg.
We see his cybernetics.
Yep.
Instead of just flesh.
Yep. Yeah, because otherwise, any new person looking at Bryan Fury is just gonna be like, oh, he's just a strong dude. Okay, I mean, right.
He's a strong dude with an AI in his eyes. Like,
wrong. With the cyber,
you're not wrong.
Yeah, with the cyber eye. Yeah. But I mean, other than that, though, I mean, his attacks and stuff like that look really cool. I mean, his design looks more or less the same, but still has some new stuff in there. You can see some studs on his shin right there, and like his camo. He's wearing like half camo, half like skull face pants. Kind of interesting. And his expression is really good because the engine, right?
Yeah. I kind of wish that in this trailer, I mean, you do see his taunt.
Yeah.
But I just want that brief, like 3 seconds of him slapping his knee and just like leaning forward, like used to do in past games, just to piss you off. Is like
yeah, but people like to cancel it anyway. Yeah, people like to cancel it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, all that much. But I was gonna say though, mechanics wise, he is potentially interesting because if you look closely, right, he has a reticle thing when Jax hits him. So he could have some sort of like counter state, like maybe he's already locked on, and or maybe because when Bryan heats up, he gets a reticle on Jack, and then I guess it wants to show that even when you get hit, you don't get like knocked out or knocked out of that state or whatever, right? And then he hits him back or something. So it's kind of interesting. Not sure what's going on fully, but I see a reticle with Bryan. So yeah. And again here, this is the special intro with Paul and Bryan. Kind of sucks that Bryan. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say when he was doing the flurry of punches to Jax, I wonder if there's like an ender to that. Like the last hit, he brings you back down. Comes right on. Right there.
Oh yeah.
So like maybe there's options. Like
maybe you can mix it up. Yeah.
You either do a big hard knockdown or you push them like away.
Yeah, because I think he's supposed to be good with like
hit.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be good with like block strings, so that's why you can mix it up possibly. I think I don't play Bryan in the new one, so I can't really say, but I think that's what they're going for with Bryan anyway, as a fighting game character. But also, I was gonna say, like, I'm kind of disappointed that he hasn't been really talking all that much throughout the new games. Like, he's like more mute, along with like Dragunov and Fang and stuff like that. Fang Wei, I think his name was, Chinese martial arts man with the ponytail, and then a couple other characters I think are kind of mute too, besides Jack because he's a fucking robot. But yeah, but Bryan used to talk like nothing, and but they made him mute for some reason. And besides Bryan laughing, like they don't give him like lines nowadays, which is kind of disappointing again.
What was it? Bryan got the Bumblebee treatment.
Yeah, exactly. He just laughs and goes, ha, 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 that kind of thing. Right. But other than that, he looks cool fighting. It's Bryan Fury. The heat mechanic thing looks cool on him as well as along with everyone else. So yeah, pretty brutal as always. Yep. I'm not sure they'll like give each character like a different rage art or whatever, like 2 rage arts. That'd be kind of too much, I think, maybe for animation's sake. But I don't know, we'll see. Because really, I'm kind of disappointed the more I see Bryan Fury's rage art. Because again, it's just a bunch of punches, locks onto his opponent, and then one big punch. So, anything else you wanted to say for Bryan?
Actually, now that I look at his rage art, I kind of not wish, but I wanted to probably see like a different version of when you come out of the eye. Maybe he's already, instead of like it looks like he's still charging up. When you come out of the eye, he's already like charging at the guy. Small little gripes.
Yes, yeah. Definitely a lot to pick at when it comes to his rage art for sure. Because it's so minimal for someone who's relatively personality driven, you know what I mean? Because I didn't even know he was a cop, and then he turned into a cyborg. So I didn't even know that until recently. I didn't even know he was a police officer. Maybe I just missed out on the old lore or something, but yeah, other than that, I didn't know. But again, man, I really feel like they should have put his minigun in there because again, people are using their weapons. Jack is using a Jack is using a railgun. Like at that point, who cares? Let Bryan use his guns. Hell, look what he's got. He's got shotgun shells. He's got like grenades on his like pants. Let him use some weapons. Let him use his guns.
Imagine that was like a command or special animation. That after you do like a certain like combo string, Bryan grabs one of those shotgun shells and just slams it.
that would have been so cool. Yeah. See, that could have been a part of his rage art too. Like just grab his like some shells and then just like boom, like in your face or something. I don't know. That could have been.
Oh yeah, wrapped it around his fist and just
get his shotgun belt, boom, and then when he's in case this fight's still going, now his arm is like exposed or no shotgun shell belt. Like that could have been sick. It's like the small details would have been so cool.
Yeah, fuck it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Instead of the head, the eye thing and stuff. Bryan uses the shotgun, just wraps it around your face, and just keeps.
Oh, dude! See, that could have been so cool. See, we got some ideas, man. That would be so cool.
At the end, he just slaps your head like, "You okay?"
Yeah. It's like, "Hey, you okay there?" Because he kind of does that in one of his victory poses too. Like, remember, I think in 6. He falls on, like just sits on top of you and just like beats the shit at you for his victory pose. You remember that?
Yeah, it's like you gotta jog my memory.
Yeah. Bryan Fury victory pose in 6.
Bryan Fury sexy. What?
Depending on who you are, I mean.
Right there.
Yeah, this is with
Second video.
Oh, second video. Whatever. Ah, ah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Second video. You want to see the second video? Shit. I'll just do the first one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me hear the laugh in 6. Yeah, I like the new one better. Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't worry, everybody. She's not coming back.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can see.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Boom, boom. Just
Wake up! Breathe!
beats
Breathe!
Yeah, look at that. He just beats the shit out of him in this victory pose, man. But they took it out because it was too much, I guess. Or no, they like changed the camera angle in 7, I think. And then I don't know what he's gonna do in 8, but oh yeah, we should look up his laugh because I haven't heard his old laughs in a long time. Let me see. Laugh evolution. There you go. That's cool.
Final round. Fight.
You should.
Oh yeah, they do this like a lot of times actually. Oh, his Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Remember that game? That kind of explains it.
He's like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No one wants to remember that thing existed.
Yeah.
Bryan Fury wins.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's actually pretty different now you think about it.
7.
Okay, that's a very interesting end screen, but yeah, anyway. See that again.
Bryan Fury wins.
Yeah. I definitely like his Tekken 3 through 5 laugh, and then his 8, and then his 6 and 7 laugh maybe last. I don't know. Kind of juggling around with that, but I do like the classic one better. I think it's the best one. I mean, what about you?
I'm just gonna say 50-50 on it.
Can't really decide which one's
Yeah.
better. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because I'm so used to Tekken 5's like maniacal laugh.
Mm-hmm. It's the same. Well, it's the same from 3. So
Yeah. But I guess 5 had like more of a, what's it called?
well, it's the same exact clip, so you can't really say what's
Yeah.
different or whatever. Because
Yeah.
yeah.
But I guess his new laugh is gonna be like, the classic. It has to grow on me.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds more like Cody. It sounds more like Cody's laugh in Japanese. Yeah. yeah. When he like kicks up sand and shit, like yeah.
Okay, now I want to see Bryan Fury grab a rock and destroy it. Actually, it's not gonna be a rock. It's gonna be a fucking boulder somehow.
Mhm, yeah, no, he
It's like,
he-
where did you get that?
he can lift boulders, yeah, believe me. He can lift fucking boulders. So
Throws a boulder, and then all of a sudden, fucking Chris Redfield is like on the other side punching it.
I know, yeah.
I
You
do
know-
like his tongue hanging out,
Yeah, like
Well,
that
he's
little
got-
bit more
yeah,
detail, yeah.
and the little touches
Mm-hmm.
of his insanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Bryan Fury does actually have a lot of things to go off of from the old days, more than one would think.